Hello friends, I'm here with another exciting update from the Luthier. In roguelike games, the most important thing for me is how the character develops and strengthens differently with each run. This dynamic keeps the game fresh and thrilling every time. Over the past 2 weeks, I've added a new buff and debuff system to Luthier and integrated the pick system. Let's dive into details of the system together. Meet the pick system. I'm going to add a lot more picks and remove some of the current ones, but the core system is working perfectly for now. In the full release, there will be many more picks to ensure that each run feels distinct. Let's take a look at the picks we currently have.
Flame pick,
Deals dot damage to enemies.
electric pick,
Creates a link between enemies and damages them all simultaneously.
ice pick,
Slows down enemies.
vampire pick,
Steals health from enemies. This group of picks enhance our basic attacks. We also have picks that are triggered by in-game events. These picks activate after certain events in the game world.
dash rift,
Creates an area beneath your feet when you dash, damaging enemies who enter it.
third rift,
Opens a rift every third attack, damaging all who enter it.
shield,
Prevents the character from taking damage for a certain period.
explosion pick,
Causes an explosion when an enemy dies.
fire explosion pick,
Creates a fire area and deals dot damage when an enemy dies.
electric area pick,
Creates an electric area and links nearby enemies, damaging them when enemy dies. This group of picks is more event-driven, showcasing the system's flexibility and power. Adding new picks only requires new events. Additionally, we have picks for testing purposes that increase our attack power, movement speed, and critical rate. As always, we have so many bugs, so
here is the bug showcase.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on. Slide to the right.
let's dive into some technical stuff and explore the depths of Luthier's buff and debuff system. Firstly, at the heart of the system, I have a manager class for each entity, buff controller. This class handles the addition, removal, and operation of buffs and debuffs. My buffs and debuffs use their specific classes along with the iDebuff interface. This interface includes headers for when the debuff is obtained and when it needs to be updated. The role of the buff controller is quite significant. Like a conductor of an orchestra, it ensures the harmonious operations of buffs, debuffs, and picks. For example, the Fire Debuff class is a debuff that deals damage over a time. This class manages how the Fire Debuff operates. Has the debuff started? Should damage be dealt? Has the debuff ended? Each debuff can have its unique operation. Therefore, I can write different logic for each debuff or buff. For instance, the shield buff doesn't need to be updated. It simply activates the shield once and deactivates it when the duration ends. In this case, I only need to write specific code for the moment the buff is first obtained, so it operates on a one-time basis. My buff and debuff system is a crucial component that shapes of the dynamics Luthier's game world. And the experience I offer the players, this system allows players to make strategic decisions and make the gameplay more exciting. The unique operation of each buff and debuff requires players to constantly develop new strategies. With these new systems and additions in Luthier, I aim to make each run feel more unique and exciting. I'm thrilled to share these updates with you, and we'll be back with more updates in the future. Until then, thanks for watching.
Baby, you got something in your nose. Sniffing that K, did you feel the hole?